the Davis Group, and the program you're watching is Real Estate Today. And today I want to talk to you about the mentality of an investor. Now, there are people that are in the world that do things and they buy things and they own things. And you look around and you wonder why it is that some people are able to accumulate so much more or able to do so much more while others seem to struggle. And so we're going to try to address a portion of that today. Now, there was a great book written for people that are into real estate, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which received a lot of acclaim, and it was definitely touted as one of the top real estate books ever written. And there's a portion in that book that talks about people being in one of four quadrants, looking at people that work and generate income. The first, of course, is the working person, the individual who gets up and goes to work and gets a wage, W-2 worker. Second one is the self-employed person. So they may be a carpenter, electrician who has their own business, their own tools. They make their own work in their own day. The third is the business owner, person that actually has employees working for them, sells a product or a service. And then the fourth one is the investor. This is the ultimate goal where your money is working for you. So when we talk about the mentality of an investor, what we're really talking about is someone who stops thinking that they have to get out and make money all the time and start to look at ways to make money work for them. This mentality separates you from 95% of the people in the population. Most people, when they think about money and they think about income, they think about cash flow as it is, they're looking at it from the standpoint of getting up, going out and working. That if they don't have a job where they're working and that wage is guaranteed, then they're not going to have any money. But when you get into the mentality of the investor, you realize that the money that you have can actually work for you if you put it in a place where there's the possibility or the potential of a return on that investment. Investors tend to dominate wealth circles. You look around the world, you look at the richest people in the world, and a lot of them you're going to find is that even when they have businesses, they're still taking a large portion of the monies that they receive and they're investing it. Now, Warren Buffett is touted as one of the greatest investors of all time. And when you examine the way his company is set up, his company owns a lot of other companies. And they have interest in companies and they control these companies and these companies generate income, which basically comes to his holding company, the parent company. But Warren Buffett then takes that money and invests it in the market. He puts it into the stock market primarily, but he invests the money. So on the one hand, you've got the business generating money, and on the other hand, you have the profits and money from the business in the market making additional money. Now, I don't know about you, but this seems like a very, very wise way to increase your wealth and to take you to another whole level of prosperity. So, what's the mentality of an investor? Number one, you do need to generate income. And for most of us, a lot of us, the majority of us, that's going to come from working. But after you have worked and you have taken care of your own responsibilities and you've put together some money and saved it, when you move into the mentality of the investor, you start taking a portion of that money and putting it to work for you. Real estate is an excellent investment for people that are looking to do that, because you can actually put money into real estate, and while you're out working your job, your real estate can still be working for you and generating income. I challenge you today to think about developing the mentality of the investor. Take the money that you have, take resources that you have, and use a portion of it to get into the marketplace to work and generate additional money for you, your family, your loved ones, and to support your endeavors, whatever they may be. Now, again, this is what we do. We do real estate. You're talking and listening here to Jeff Davis, the Davis Group. And if you have any real estate related questions, or if there's anything we can help you with, feel free to reach out to us, www.thedavisgroup.info. Until we meet again, you've been watching Real Estate Today. Go out and get your next property.